Good afternoon, my spoiler alert friends. Thank you for joining me in another episode. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about vitamin D. And you say, why vitamin D? Well, vitamin D has a ton of benefits. It's really a known thing that most of America, especially, but the world, I'm pretty sure, but we'll just keep it in America, is vitamin D deficient. And the reason I was looking into it is because I have chronically dry skin on my hands. And I think that's largely due to being in the medical profession. I wash my hands a lot. And I've been called a germaphobe, but I assure you I'm not afraid of them. I am just aware. So because I wash my hands all the time, and still I'm likely in the same boat as many other people having a vitamin D deficiency, I deal with this dry skin, and lotions can help, and in varying success depending on what I use. But I wanted to figure out something that I could do from the inside out. And outside of like hydration and getting adequate sunlight, one of the things that I found, along with, like I've mentioned it before, is bone broth, chicken bone broth in particular. But something that I found is that oily fish is touted to be able to contain a lot of vitamin D. And so I did some research, and it turns out that salmon is a great option for, and it has to be wild-caught salmon. So the study I'm going to put in the description, it compared wild-caught to farm-raised salmon, and farm-raised only had 25% of the vitamin D content in its skin as wild-caught. So that was an interesting finding, because you would think, I would think personally that, yeah, there would be a difference, but not that much of a difference. That's a significant difference. So wild-caught salmon has, I think it was in the 900s IU of dietary vitamin D3. And the recommended, this is a whole nother topic, but the recommended scales are way off, and their basis was presented during a different time than we are in now. And so there needs to be some modification to these daily recommended values. But anyway, that's another story. No, but so the moral of the story is, if you're looking to get a good source of vitamin D3 and you don't want to spend a lot of time in the sunlight out of fear of the harm from UV rays and skin cancer and things, you can check out salmon and other sources like bone broth. But salmon is the one that I'll be putting up in this article, so in the description. So if you guys have any questions, let me know, and thanks for joining me.